afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 44th season of Theater 80. I'd like to welcome you in the name of my late father, who is overjoyed to see you all today, and my 9-year-old mother, who has her ear to the floor upstairs, would have me remind you that the fire exits are there and there. In the unlikelihood of a fire, the staff will no doubt guide you in an orderly fashion through the next set of doors to St. Mark's Place. Now we have a word from the production, which we're overjoyed to have here today. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Global Shakespeare Ensemble's production of The Winter's Tale. At this time, please turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. Please be reminded that flash photography and video recording of the show is strictly prohibited. At today's performance, there will be one 10-minute intermission, and the tableau will be played by Andy Struck-Marcel. Additional music by Cheryl Krugel, David Boudreau. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Sad tale's best for winter. I have one of sprites and goblins. I will tell it softly. Yond crickets shall not hear it. You shall see, as I have said, the great difference betwixt our Bohemia and your Sicilia.
I think this coming summer the king of Sicilia means to pay
Our entertainment shall shame us. We will be
beseech
justified in our loves, for indeed
you
there is
pay a
much.
great deal too dear for what's given freely. Cecilia cannot show himself overkind to Bohemia. They were trained together in their childhoods, and they are rooted betwixt them such an affection which cannot choose but branch now. Their encounters have been royally attorneyed with interchange of gifts, letters, loving embassies, that they have seemed to be together, though apart, shook hands as over a vast, and embraced, as it were, from the ends of opposing rings. The heavens continue their loves!
I think there is not in the world either malice or matter to alter it. You have an unspeakable comfort of your young Prince Mamillius. Is a gentleman of the greatest promise that ever came into my note.
It is a gallant child, one that makes old hearts fresh. They that went on crutches ere he was born desired yet their life to see him a man.
they'll be content to die.
Yes, if there were no other occasion why they should desire to live.
9 changes of the watery... 9 changes of the watery star, bend the shepherd's note since we left our throne without burden. Time as long again would be find out, my brother, with our thanks. Yet we should, for perpetuity, go hence in debt, and therefore like a cipher, yet standing in rich place. I multiply with one we thank you, many thousands more that go before us.
Stay your thanks a while, and pay them when you part.
Sir, that's tomorrow. I'm questioned by my fears. Besides, I've stayed to tire your royalty.
We are tougher, brother, than you can put us to it.
No longer stay.
1 7 longer.
Very sooth tomorrow. There is no tongue that moves, none in the world, so soon as yours could win me. So it should now, were there necessity in your request, although 'twere needful I denied it. My affairs do even drag me homeward, which to hinder were in your love a whip to me, my stay to you a charge and trouble. To save both, farewell, our brother.
Tongue-tied, our queen, speak you.
I had thought, sir, to have held my peace until you have drawn oaths from him not to stay. You, sir, charge him too coldly. Tell him you are sure all in Bohemia is well.
Well said, Hermione.
To tell he longs to see his son were strong. But let him say so then, and let him go. Yet, of your royal presence, I'll adventure the borrow of a week. When at Bohemia you take my lord, I'll give him my commission to let him there a month behind the jest, prefix for partings. Yet, good deed, Leontes, I left you not a jar of the cloth behind. What lady, she my lord? You'll stay.
No, madam.
Nay, but you will.
I may not, verily.
Verily. You shall not go. A lady's verily is as potent as a lord's. Will you go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not as a guest, so you shall pay your fees and save your thanks till you depart. How say you? My prisoner, or my guest by your dread, verily one of them you shall be.
Your guest, then now. To be your prisoner to the court defending, which is for me less easy to commit than you to punish.
Not your jailer then, but your kind hostess. Come, I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were boys. You were pretty lordings then.
We were, fair queen. We were as twin lambs that did frisk to the sun and fleet from one to another. But we changed was innocence for innocence. We knew not the doctrine of ill-doing, nor dreamed that any did.
By this we gather you have tripped since.
My most sacred lady. Temptations have since then been born to us, for in those unfledged days was my wife a girl. Your precious self and I crossed the eyes of my young playfellow.
Grace to boot. Of this make no conclusion, lest you say your queen and I are devils.
Is he won yet?
He'll stay, my lord.
My request he would not. Hermione, my dearest, thou never spokest to better purpose.
Never. Why, lo you now. Spoke to the purpose twice. The once forever earned a royal husband. The other, for some while, a friend.
Too hot. Too hot. To mingle friendship far as mingling bloods. Tremor cordis on me. My heart dances, but not for joy. Not joy. This entertainment may a free face put on, it may I grant. But to be peddling palms and pinching fingers, as now they are, and to be practiced smiles, as in a looking glass, and then to sigh, as 'twere the more to the dear, oh, that is entertainment, my bosom likes not.